I think we're all ready to go. I could be wrong. I'm just checking. Enhance! Contrast! I'm trying to do the CSI thing on all this as well. And there's possibly Klingons on the starboard bow, but let's be fair, I never know about these things when it comes to XSplit or anything else. Hello there, campers! My name is Paul Hughes, I am the Lord of Leisure, and I hope you're doing remarkably well on this lovely Saturday afternoon. It is actually sun shining out here in West London, which is actually quite nice, and of course that means that people like me tend to hide from, well, shall we say, nice weather and things. So basically we shun it, you know, go, pretty much. Oh dear. Well, in any case, today we're going to be doing a little bit of an unusual live stream, but to be fair, it's kind of an unusual game. And it's one of those that I have to give a wee bit of disclosure about, because this game piqued my interest during one random EGX Rezzed wander around in East London, the event that goes on, where indie and other games get shown off earlier in the year. Before then you have all the big conventions and so forth all over the world after that. And I got to meet these chaps, and they were showing off a demo of Space Cows, and we got to talking and various other things, and we ended up making so many ridiculously bad cow jokes and everything else. The game is indeed called Space Cows. I should actually bring this up right now. There we go. And just before we carry on, best menu ever, just for fart noises. There you go. And Tom UK on YouTube has already said, lies, here it is cloudy with rain, I blame you. To be fair, you may as well blame me for a number of things, because, well, the sun is shining, the birds are swaying, the trees are singing. It's all manner of things outside. Wherever you are in the world, I hope it is not completely rubbish. It probably will be, but, you know, let's err on the side of optimism. Now back to what I was talking about in terms of disclosure with this game that I'm going to be playing basically while my washing is on. So this is exactly how domesticated I am, at least on this Saturday afternoon. I got to talking to the happy campers at Happy Corruption, and especially the head of the place, Greg. We had far too many good laughs, and we basically kept in touch back and forth about various things. And suffice to say, there was a point where I may have been doing some extra stuff for the game as well. They've given me this copy of Space Cows as well for everyone's dining and dancing pleasure to enjoy. And to be perfectly honest, it's one of those things that I'd like to share with people regardless of what you think of it, because there's quite a lot of competition out there, and I wanted to, in essence, just at least show something different. I mean, don't get me wrong, in comparison to Gears of War 5, this is not going to have like billions and billions and squillions of dollars thrown at it, but good games, they come in all shapes and sizes. And especially games where I'm absolutely terrible at them, because I have been playing this off stream and I am utterly awful, or utterly awful. Cow jokes start immediately. But then again, I've never been good at twin stick shooters, although this is the gaming car crash. I'm not good at games anyway, or if people have met me, they know that I'm not much good at most things, to be perfectly honest. So it kind of fits with the theme here of how good or bad I'm going to be. But if nothing else, for at least an hour or so, you can laugh at how awful I am, and also exactly what you're seeing in the game. Now, I will say this for the PC options. This is available, by the way, on PC and Switch for around 12 quid, or your regional equivalent. It really does depend. You basically can turn things on and off, so you can't turn... Unfortunately, I've had to just keep doing this. You can't really alter too much, unfortunately. It is a fairly simple game in terms of PC options, so you're not going to have a variety of various things. But to be perfectly honest, you're then going to be able to run this on anything, so it's not all bad. I just want to keep doing that, I'm sorry. It's pretty much, you're best off using a joypad for this. I'm just using the Xbox One joypad wirelessly on the old evil beast of a laptop here. I will, of course, forget the controls, as I often do, because I end up panicking. Now, let us go into the game. And you've got several different difficulties. Cheesy, normu, or hard cow. I don't know. I mean, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, this guy is called Best Regards. And aliens are after his cows, and it says duty. As farmer, to get his beloved cows back, everyone, everyone probably here on the live stream right now are dairy lovers, and not in that way, and so therefore, for people like us who haven't gone vegan, this is probably going to be fantastic for us. Now, unfortunately, it's got. Ooh, hang on. So. I honestly want to choose this one just because, no respect, I have no self-respect, so that is the option meant for me. I love you guys. So I'm going to go with this. Select level. Moo. And here we get basically a Star Wars B-roll. Story so far. Best Regards, a friendly, chubby farmer, was happily living on a farm with his beloved cow, Betsy. One day, he refused to sell his bestie to a man in black. When they took her under cover of night, Best came up with a plan. Dressed as a cow, he got himself kidnapped to a space milk station. Armed with a toilet plunger, he decided to fight hordes of mutants and save his friend, Betsy. Betsy! Betsy, no! Is that dramatic enough? I don't know. Oh, and apparently that unlocked an achievement. Use the part, Luke. Oh, and various other achievements. They could have been unlocked because me playing the game previously. I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, we float around the place, as you do, and then you aim with basically the other one. So that's why it's sort of twin sticks, so you see it like there. And this is why it's pretty much best with a joypad. It also pretty much explains how I am awful, because I will forget buttons. Ouch! See? I pressed the wrong button. Oh, there we go. So to dash, there we go. There we go. Yep. Right, there we go. We need to get rid of them! All the nasty green things! And as you can see right up top, cheesy clouds, creamy heaven in your mouth. Happy Saturday afternoon, kids. Ask your parents what that means. Now, moving down. Oh, checkpoints! That wasn't in the previous version I was playing, so hey! Or maybe it was because I was playing at the normal level and I was kind of absolutely useless. As you can see, it does tell me, you know, how badly I'm doing. I am absolutely awful at twin stick shooters. I also can't say sentences, so I'm absolutely terrible at speaking, which is awful for a live stream. I am terrible at twin stick shooters, and I have to actually pay attention. It's kind of like what was happening with Gears of War. I had to pay attention, and it just didn't go well. Ah! Yeah, they are spawning slower. I can actually do this time. Just about. Oh, that went much better than before. Believe me, like I said, I played the game a few times in, you know, dev builds and so forth, and I have been absolutely atrocious at this. But so far, we are managing against the alien horde who has taken our beloved Betsy. And of course, start a good day with Hello Hay for you and your cows. Other hay is available on request. So far we've got more milk. Oh! Ah, bollocks! Various things happening! Ah! They're surrounding us! Ah! Come on. Can we go up there? No, we can't. Okay, so let us collect the milk and carry on our epic farty adventure. Actually, haven't had reason to fart much. Oh, there we go. You might have noticed that Best Regards says stuff every so often as well. I may have inadvertently contributed to a couple of jokes on occasion, so if there are some terrible lines, one of them might have been mine, and I can only apologise. So, there you go. One thing I actually got kind of surprised at, I'm actually mentioned in the credits of this game, which is weird. I've got to be honest. Oh, come on! Alright, sorry. God damn it. I thought I had it there. So yeah, apparently I am credited for additional dry jokes. So there you go. I'm famous! Despite the fact that everyone else said happy corruption with the people that are actually doing all the hard work on this, and I did absolutely nothing. So there you go. Oh, come on! Okay, so I got 2 lives left. And cow! Oh, hang on. How do we move the cow? How do we move the cow? Right. Okay, cow's floating away. Move the cow into... No. Do we move the cow ourselves or what? Okay, we're taking the cow with us. And there you go. We're now on an elevator, which is sort of turning around. Oh, you bastards! I'm having to pay attention to this now.
Ouch!
Oh. Thank you. Well, that didn't work so well, but remarkably, I have to be honest, I have made more progress on this than I did previously. So I'm already actually slightly happy. I am also awful at this. And I also pressed the wrong button! Come on! I've got it. And then, there we go.
Oh yeah!
Ah! Oh, come on! This is possibly how it's going to go for the rest of the time I'm playing this, to be honest. But then again, do you actually come here for someone who knows what they're doing?
Aha! Something's milking!
Something's milking? Oh dear. It's probably me, actually. Am I lactating? I don't know.
Ouch!
Oh, bollocks! And... No! I pushed the wrong... I keep pushing the wrong damn buttons! Right, so... Correct one. No! Wrong one! There we go. Right, and then... Bollocks! I did again say that I'm not very good at this, didn't I? And heaven help me, this is the easy mode!
Milk it on!
Oh dear. You know what, I'm just happy that there are checkpoints, because I tell you what, I would just...
Oh yeah!
Because there were... I was playing this previously, and I was just starting again completely from scratch over and over again. There we go. Press A to grab cows or hay.
I am a plunger danger!
Are you? Are you really? Because you seem to be dying a lot. That also is probably indicative of how terrible I am. It's definitely not like Gears of War 5 when I was not dying anywhere near as much. I will learn! I will learn! There we go.
Oh yeah!
Come on! Oh, come on! There we go. I actually got a bit further this time! Oh, bollocks!
Oh yeah!
Yay! I actually got slightly further! I will fail probably in a second!
Ouch!
Oh, bollocks!
Oh yeah!
Oh, thank God for that. I actually haven't used Y yet. What is it? Pew 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 pew! Oh, okay, we got ourselves a pew pew! Ah, that's what you do when you press Y. All the pews. Ah, extra life, extra life, extra life! God, I tell you what, I couldn't do this if it was faster. Although again, that's just more... Oh, bollocks! That's just more indicative of how shit I am, to be fair. Come on, I want another checkpoint! I need to survive! Come on! Oh no, even more! Bollocks! No! Oh, that was rage, what it was. Yeah, okay.
Mutants everywhere!
Right. Oh, this is kind of cruel. I do apologize, everyone. I am probably the last person that should be showing this on a live stream and demonstrating the game. Given how awful I am at twin-stick shooters. But at the very least, it is something different. You've got to give it that. And the fact that you can fart your way through space is actually quite something. And build up rage. I need to save my rage.
Oh yeah!
Yay! I sort of lived. Oh, come on. Okay. Oops! Oh, come on! I thought I had it.
Oh yeah!
Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're getting Oh no! Sweet zombie Jesus. Okay.
I must plunge into the unknown.
You've got. I will say this. You've got to have a tremendous amount of patience, because this is cruel. Oh dear. Although mind you, if it for some idiot like me who basically can't play video games to save his life a lot of the time, you've got to say at least this is a challenge that it's going to have to encourage you just to get better. Ah, God damn it! They're still coming after me!
Oh yeah!
Yay! I avoided stuff this time! I might not be that awful. I am that awful. There's no question. I suppose the obvious thing is, with this game, is just how far can I actually get before I die badly. Oh, no! No! God damn it! Come on! Whatever your name is, I've forgotten! Dave! No, it's not Dave. Best regards, that's the character's name. Come on, Paul. That's what it is. I mean, I know we had not Dave in Gears of War 5, but, you know, he's definitely not Dave here. Right. Oh, come on! I just got that life and I just lost it for being rubbish! Right! Come on! All of you! I lost all my rage! Apparently I'm a very docile man who just doesn't stay angry for long. Pew 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 pew! I want more pew pews!
Oh yeah!
Right. I milked it! I've milked it for some cheesiness.
Ouch!
Bollocks! Oh, get out of here! Oh no! Last life! Oh, thank God for that! Please let there be a checkpoint as soon. That's all I want. Checkpoint. Or filling out an extra life. Give me something. Don't be cruel. You're being cruel! There was no checkpoint! Now there's a checkpoint! Yes! Oh, for the love of God! I don't mind! I got to the checkpoint!
Aha! Something's milky!
The thing is, I am almost tempted to rush through it.
Ouch!
Oh yeah, I should have actually... Okay, Paul, you've forgotten the controls already! Use the controls!
Ouch!
How could I have been that terrible? Wow! Okay, lasers start moving now. Bless you guys for the bad
Movements
jokes.
everywhere!
God damn it. Wow, I am that bad! I'm truly awful at this! Yes, I know, I have to use the other controls.
I am a plunger danger!
Okay, I kinda like that.
Ouch!
What? Oh, that was just a... That was just a... Really? That was just... So I could... How could I not progress there? Ooh, they're testing my patience. Although, to be fair, I have been absolutely awful at this, so it shouldn't be that much of a huge shock. Oh, I got an extra life now. Yay! If nothing else, these arena things, they are really forcing me to... I really should... No, don't... Turn! Oh, there's even more! Okay, rage! Pew, 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 pew! There's even more! Come on! Okay, this is like bullet hell at this point. Come on! Oh, dear God. If you like easy games, this definitely is not for you. Let's try and do the slow-mo. Oh, okay, that didn't quite work. Wrong buttons, wrong order, Paul. Come on! And back again. One more time! With feeling! There we are.
Oh yeah!
Yay! And we're back to 4 lives, and we know it gets a bit silly now, so... Yes, a game called Space Cows gets a bit silly now. Yeah, that definitely... Oh, Oh. It's safe to say I am utterly shit at this. Absolutely free to admit it. Let's see if I can actually get to another checkpoint.
Ouch!
And I waited there and I still hit the damn laser. Jesus Christ, how awful am I? Have I not been taking my vitamins or something? I'm literally not paying attention. Come on, come on. Come on, you wee timorous beasties. I'll take it all on and rip your nipples off. Okay. Right.
Milk it good.
I will try and milk it good, best regards, but no promises. But I do actually like that caution spilled milk thing as well. Just the guy being looking at anguish going, no! I didn't even notice that earlier. Why am I not paying attention to things? What am I doing with my life? It's probably not the time to ask that, is it? Cheers, everyone, anyway. Ah, dear. There we go. So, what do people think of this so far? Good, bad, ugly? Tell me your thoughts, your comments, your analysis, Mr. Spock. We are in space, after all, so that is... Well, the pew 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 didn't last long. It's just the fact that they're home in on you as well. It's a bastard. You effectively have got to... You've got to make sure that you are staying ahead of them at... Use all the anger you have! Keep being angry! What the? Woo! What was that? That was just a giant snot ball thing! Okay, so he's basically invulnerable when he's moving around. Oh, and I didn't even realize those signs basically move back and forth.
Congratulations!
Only 11 deaths. I finally got. That was just the fucking first level. I don't think I'm going to get much further, honestly, in the hour of this live stream or otherwise. I only saved... I didn't... So, picking up the cows previously, it didn't count. Okay, so... That's possibly a reason to go back. Jesus Christ. This is hard. And
I must plunge into the unknown.
absolutely! And I must try and actually get better at video games, because otherwise I have no business playing anything like this. Slow moo! Oh yes, it's telling me to use a mechanic that I completely fucked up earlier. Woo! God, better I am. I really am bloody awful at this. Although, mind you, most bullet hell games I tend to be absolutely awful at regardless. I will also say there's been times when it's just never been my cup of tea in any case, because... Oh look, there we go! Right, let's actually pick this cow up now.
Oh yeah!
What the what? Milk must flow show. Squeeze! Okay! Oh! Alright, okay, so that's what it is. So we got little extra side games if we rescue the cows. Oh, bollocks. Right. And we want to pick up the lovely wristwatch. Because it's that kind of a show. I really am awful at this.
I'm cowtastic.
Yay! 62 out of 50. I have no idea how, but I'm taking it.
Milk it. Milk it.
And you get an extra life. Right, okay, so in future, I know I should be picking up the cows, put them in that, and you get a mini game. Good to know. Apparently. I'm glad that also maybe Happy Corruption basically knew how shit I was, and I needed to be reminded of the prompts because and given a checkpoint too. I will try and milk it. I will milk them until their teeth are raw. Raw teeth? Like WWE raw teeth. Although, mind you, I don't think The Rock or anyone would actually be showing up like this either.
Oh yeah!
Yay! I'm actually astonished I'm making progress now in a game. Although, mind you, again, I did get quite far in Gears of War 5. I did give up because my eyes were knackered, to be fair, though. Oh, oh, oh! Right. So, yeah, that's possibly you had to follow them in a certain order, to be fair. Oh, and they give you extra life. See? I don't mind playing on the easy difficulty. It's meant for people like me who can't play games. Come on, fire again! Fire again! Yeah, there you go. And there's this green dildo looking thing. Come on! I am somehow invincible at the moment. I have a sense of foreboding. This is going to get worse before it gets better. And a cow! Oh, oh, oh! Cow! Cow, 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 cow. In! Cow! In! In!
Oh yeah!
Okay, milk it must flow show. Is it the same again? Or right, so we already know we do it. Oh! I'm getting a little bit better, he says, knowing he'll get worse now he said that. Oh! Balls!
I'm cowtastic.
Yes! There you go, 68 out of 100. That's possibly more realistic of what actually happened.
Milk it on.
Oh, there we go. We got milk out of it, and also an extra life. Yay! You know, after that first level, this hasn't been anywhere near as bad so far. He says as he's dying right now. Pew, 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 pew! Pew, damn you, pew! Well, that happened. You are invulnerable while dashing. Oh.
Aha! Something's milky.
Oh, can we do this again? Okay.
Oh yeah!
Apparently we will. It's trying to be quick. Everything on this is reaction based. Maybe that's why I also don't like this type of game normally as well, is because, well, me and reactions, I tend to go, I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, bollocks. Come on! Almost. I'm really having to concentrate. Come on! Come on! I want more
Fantastic!
Oh, there you go! I got 173 out of 100 just for concentrating then. Maths is probably not a strong suit of us, is it? Right, okay.
Milk it good!
So we got 5 lives now. Do we think that I can do the next bit or not? Oh, that's interesting. Look at everything else. Basically, everything's milked off, as it were. And that's a sentence I never thought I'd say. And to be fair, I'm playing a game called Space Cows. Did anyone bank on this actually being a thing? Come on! Ah! I tell you what, I could easily see this working very well with the Switch because of where the Joy-Cons are. I mean, it's not too bad on the Xbox Joypad here, but I don't know. Oh! Yes! Yes! Rage works! Rage works! Oh, that's a bit unusual. Yeah, nothing there. Let us see. Can we find another cow?
Milk it out!
Oh, there's a weird...
Ouch!
Oh, bollocks. Oh my god, I actually did it! He says, knowing he's only got 1 life left and he's probably going to die now. Come on! Okay, so we're making our way up, collecting milk as we go! And we've got ourselves a... What the fuck is this? Okay then.
Mutants everywhere!
Okay, so we got to do the cow again. I must admit, I wish that actually wasn't the case and it just saved the fact that you rescued the cow.
Oh yeah!
And that, yeah. Okay, so. Come on. So I know it's when they're not showing anything showing up, that's where also something could float down. Come on. Ah. I'm doing worse than I was previously. Oh. Ah! It's knowing when these watches are coming down.
I'm cowtastic.
Yeah, I definitely did worse than last time.
Milk it good.
I did. I also am terrible at this. Okay, so we gotta go through all this again. I know it's a case of reposition... and also farting. I've got to use the fart. I've got to use my farting responsibly to get out of the way of things. Oh, bollocks. Oh, I'm so not making it past this point. I fucked it up massively. Yep. Oh dear. Oh, there you go. I'm actually gonna give it one more college try.
Something's milking.
And I'm actually going to leave the cow behind this time. Bye.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Are you still going to do it anyway? Okay, so you put the cow in. Is it the same, I wonder, every time? Or do they alter the patterns? It is possible. I don't know. I should have left the cow alone. Which admittedly is also a phrase I did not expect to say today. I will say this. This is supposed to be the easiest mode as well. I think there needs to be more checkpoints. Or perhaps even to be more forgiving for an idiot like me who generally can't play these type of games. Because also, I'm getting on, you see, and I don't have the reactions like I used to. Although, to be fair, I didn't have decent reactions when I was young, let alone when I'm just getting old. So I'm going to give this one more go, and then I'll probably call it quits, honestly.
Milk it on.
Mainly because washing is almost done, actually, as it goes. And I have various domestic things to do. Because basically, after this live stream, I will be off to Brussels, Amsterdam, and Hamburg for various lies, treachery, and deceit over the next couple of weeks. So I'll be going all over Europe, being a Euro person. I also, it's possible that I'm also I really just left it way too late to get a holiday, and that's basically what's happened. And there you go, that's it. So there you go. That's Space Cows, everyone. And possibly the music is quite appropriate there. So what do I think? Now, the thing is, obviously, I'm a wee bit biased because I've talked to these chaps, I got involved, and to be perfectly frank, the chaps at Happy Corruption, absolutely, I'm so happy that they made this game. Is it normally the type of game I would play? Debatable, but then again, twin stick shooters like this generally haven't been my thing. It's got farting and cows in it, though. The thing is, on my Holly Bobs that I'm about to depart on, I'm going to be leaving the laptop here. I can actually end up probably taking the Switch with me and probably playing that on the train or something. I think it might be one of those that, in bits, as you get further along, you're okay. But if you were to do it like over a series of hours, like I did with Gears of War 5 or otherwise, I'd probably go fucking nuts, to be honest. But there you go. Like I said, I could have a bit of bias here because I like the chaps who did it. I like, what they did with this and the fact that it's got lots of fart noises. For a simpleton like me, they pretty much won me over. But depending on how you've seen this today, it's entirely up to you. Space Cows is on PC and Switch for around 11-12 quid. Regional equivalents and all the rest of it. I'm going to go and cry now because I am absolutely... If nothing else, this has been a truly gaming car crash showing how awful I am at such things, and I just have to get better. But that's it for now, campers. There will not be another live stream until later next week, mainly because I've got shit to do and I'm going to be on my hollybobs all the more. But until next time, that's been Space Cows. I've been Paul Hughes, the Lord of Leisure. This has been the Gaming Car Crash. You can look at all sorts of other shite here. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.